create this book too.
Episode 4.
Hi and welcome to... Wait, something's wrong.
Yeah, this doesn't feel natural.
I know. We're in the wrong seats. Let's fix that.
This seat's now warm.
Much better. So yeah, this is... Huh.
It's like
4 weeks in a row.
It's like sausage.
Crazy.
Very good.
Very good. So this is episode 4 of Create This Book.
4. I mean 2. You're like...
I'm waiting.
I'm like, wait, what you... Oh, yeah.
And I decided to wear my fluffy sweatshirt again because it's so comfy and cozy. And it's been a very snowy week. Well, not really. Only
No, one day.
one half a snowy day. Anyway. Okay, so what page did we do this week?
Create cuteness.
Create cuteness. I mean, really, I could just snap a picture of it.
This is the third drink you spilled. The third.
I'm a drink spiller.
Yeah.
Really, we could just take, as I was saying, we could take a snapshot of this little cute narwhal and just paste it on in that page. Maybe not. Alright, so, oh, the page was still drying, so.
I'm gonna just hold it like open to you while I find it.
I don't know.
I love it. How did you not love it, guys? How?
Alright, on the count of 3.
I can't find it. I never can find this
It's a
page.
big book.
Can't find it. What page is it on again? Can you show me more?
119.
119, 118. So 114. Oh, here it is. Got it.
Do we have to like cut out to one of those SpongeBob?
Oh, yeah.
12 hours later.
An eternity later.
Alrighty, on the count of 3. We created cuteness. We think we did. We're
I
not
did.
sure.
And she did. And then that's yes.
1, 2, 3. Ba-bam!
They can't see me. This one looks like mom to me. This one looks like mom.
So Rue did a bunch of little cute things.
Unicorns and unicorn rainbows and caticorn rainbow unicorns.
I'm sensing a theme in your art.
Oh,
I can't quite.
And yum cat.
I can't quite put my finger on it.
Actually, just did. So let me just tell you a little thing. I put young cat in. Young cat.
Yeah, I like that cat.
It's a Pop-Tart
He's
cat.
like a
with
Pop-Tart
rainbows.
or something?
He's a Pop-Tart with rainbows coming out of his butt. And he's usually pixelated. But this one's mom's favorite. This unicorn right here, I think, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I don't know which one's
That
my
unicorn
favorite.
is the cutest.
This was what I was gonna originally draw. Just this one, but then it was too small, and I'm like, I don't want to redraw this again. But so I just drew a bunch of other things.
Great job, Rue. Great job.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I was gonna just cover my page with bunnies. With fuzzy bunnies. Fuzzy bunnies.
But then, I thought when she said that, I was like, okay, you can have one bunny, but everything else is bunny themed. So like, there's a girl in a bedroom, and the bedroom has a kid with a bunny in it, and then everything else, like she's wearing a bunny onesie, has bunny erasers, has bunny computer, like like a bunny phone case, and the window outside has bunnies in it, and then she has a poster with bunnies on it. But then she has stuffed animals with bunnies. They get it, it's bunnies.
But then I posted on Instagram that we were going to do this Create Cuteness page, and our friends who have a really cute dog said, you should draw my dog.
Napoleon.
And his name is Napoleon. So
Napoleon.
I decided to give that a try.
I was like, it's too
So,
hard. I'm going to mess it up. And then she did it. I'm
This
like, I
is
can
him.
do that.
I don't know if I did him justice. I didn't really have many pictures of him besides what I stole from her Instagram.
Oh, I can't do that.
There weren't any like full body shots,
Okay,
I
maybe
don't
I
think,
can.
but I don't know. I tried. I think this type of dog,
It's amazing!
they all look the same kind of, depending on what kind of haircut he has that week, but
You didn't put a tag with his name on it.
I did not put a tag with his name on it. But
You should have.
we could always add to it later.
Add to it now.
So this is him.
And that's Banana Joe.
I don't know what his favorite toy is either.
He likes
I should
that,
have.
he likes that squirrel toy.
I should have done my research.
He likes that raccoon toy, and he likes his clams.
So anyway,
On to the process. Yes!
Rue first, or maybe we should do me first this time. No, it's really always Rue first.
I came after her because she's my mom.
Youngest first, and then old ladies.
Hey, I'm just drawing the head right now, and I didn't really like it, so I redid it. And then I kind of did it again, and I didn't like it, so I just did the eyes over again, but I kind of accepted it. And then I redid it, and I redid it bigger, so it would fill the thing. And yeah, and my head there, and then I'm wearing my narwhal onesie. So yeah, I'm just drawing the ears, drawing the little cheekies, you know, regular stuff. So yeah, I was going for a onesie hair color again. That was a weird straw sound. Onesie hair color, kind of, but the picture was in front of me, and so I kind of just went with it. And then I had a picture of a bunch of other unicorns, and I'm like, I can just draw from this because this is not gonna fill the whole page. I didn't want to draw a bunch of one unicorn. I wanted to draw a bunch. So, a bunch of different types of unicorns. And that's my mom's favorite, the ones I'm drawing right now. The one I'm drawing right now. Why did I just repeat that? I don't know. But, because I had to replace ones with one. Okay, whatever. I'm talking to myself now. Right now, I'm just drawing. To me, it looks kind of like a bunny. But there's also a cat. Or is it a bunny? I don't know. But I'm not that skilled in unicorn identifying yet. So that's a catacorn. I think the one I just drew was a catacorn. But anyways, so there's two catacorns on the page right now. And that's the single one that you didn't catch in the screen. So I was just drawing the little flowers and stuff. Yeah, yes I did. Yes I am doing. Yes, I'm doing it. Okay, so yeah, I'm just drawing the ears and stuff on like all of them, and I'm gonna color them again. Mine always take the longest. Sorry about that. So yeah, sorry if you hear any loud microphone sounds, because I keep hitting it, and I keep doing this, and I don't think that sounds good, so, anyways, so, I tried Yum Cat, I don't really know how to pronounce it, but I know it's like Yum Cat or Young Cat, like, okay, but I didn't like it because I left for a while. And I came back. I did, and I did come, and I tried again. And that kind of worked, so I kept it. And I realized what I did wrong. I fixed it, and I redid it. That's loud. Sorry, my nose is full of things. Okay. Yeah, I'm just drawing all the pink in the thing, so I don't have to keep switching colors. I can just stick with one, draw all the pink things, and then go to the next one. Next one, next one, next one. Sorry. Next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, next one. I cannot say that fast. Next one, next one. You got the idea. And yeah. So yeah, I'm yeah. So yeah. So see if you can see which ones are which and how I did that. So yeah. Ooh. And I just took my own spin on some of them of how to do it. Some of them look bad because of it, but I mean, I like it, so. And I brought that out because the yellow that I drew is it's so glowy. Like all the yellow stuff like that is so glowy. So I kind of I just, I'm a little stuffy. I just, draw that, and I'm trying to show you, but it doesn't really show up on screen that well. So it was super hard. So yeah, I'm looking at how it's going, and this is loud. And this is not now that much. So yeah. And I had to keep track of which one was the favorite one because I do stars with it. And look really good. And I wanted to do Young Cat first because the Pop-Tart cat with the rainbow string out of its butt. I really liked it. And I thought I knew where I was going to put it straight away because since it was flat at the bottom, I put it at the bottom because it looks like it was coming out of something else. Just let me be finished. But I had to keep going and keeps gluing and cutting and gluing and cutting and gluing and cutting and gluing and cutting. Took a while. So yeah. So I'm almost done. I'm just drawing some extra little details and extra little dimbabobbers and gidgebagoos. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm just basically done. Bye.
Narwhal, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion. That's all I know from the song.
Narwhal, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, Fitty here, and I got my coffee and I broke the spine of my book so it would lay flat. And again, since I realized that last time these acrylic inks do not bleed through the paper, I decided again to just do my background right in the book, and I'm not even messing with markers anymore. You know what? It's not worth it. Just do yourself a favor, get some of these acrylic inks. These are FW brand. So I have not tried any other brands, so I don't know if they're the best of the best or the worst of the worst. I don't know, but so far, mama likey. So yeah. So what am I doing? I actually didn't even know, and I'm making like another blue page, like my last page, because I just wanted like a quick background, and for some reason I'm always drawn to blue, so blue it is. And I'm just kind of trying to make a little room for my doggy to sit in. So I'm just making a floor and a wall, and it's nothing fancy. It's pretty much, I just mixed up some colors, and yeah. This paint also, for the record, it dries pretty quickly, so you have some time to blend, and then if you go over it again, you can still blend it. And also another benefit is, which I might have mentioned in the last video, but another benefit is it covers itself really well. So just like acrylic paint, once it dries, you can cover it up with another color if you want. Same thing with the inks. And then I accidentally splattered the black there on the wall, so then I just decided to splatter some more. I figure, you know, if this is the dog's room, it might have some kind of wall design that looks like that, right? Or maybe the dog came in from playing in the mud and splattered mud on the wall. So that's another backstory that might work. So yeah. So I'm going to let my background dry, and then I'm going to draw my little doggy on a separate piece of paper. Which actually, now I don't know, using these paints, I might not have to actually do my main artwork on a separate piece of paper. I might just try next time if I use these paints, because I don't know which page we're going to do next, but I might just try painting it like right on there. I don't know. But there's also risk involved there, because if you mess it up, you know. But I guess if all else fails, you can always just cover up your paper with more paper. So cover up the page, I mean. So I just did a rough sketch with pencil, and then I'm just adding an outline with this black pen. And it actually looks kind of cute right now. I should have probably just stopped right there. I tend to get a little carried away. Don't know when to stop. Anyway, so like I said, I really didn't have a good picture of this particular dog. Excuse me. I printed one off of my friend's Instagram, and so I'm kind of going by that, but not exactly, because at first I kind of wanted him to be cartoony, but then I just kept adding fur, so I don't know. I think it ends up being in between a cartoon and realism. So yeah, I'm just kind of using these round brushes to add in the layers of fur. And really, I think in person this dog is mostly like light fur. Most of his body is pretty light, I think. And then he has some dark colors on the bottom of his ears and in different spots. Around his nose is pretty dark. So overall, it was hard to really figure out what color to make him. I kept adding dark and then light on top of it, and then dark and light, and I don't know. It was a mess for a while. But I don't know if you can hear the sound in this recording is actually the baby swing, so he's taking a nap, so I'm just letting him swing in here with me. while I do this, because why not? So that's what that is. If you're wondering. Sorry if it's bothering you, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I tried to speed this up as much as I thought I could. And it's kind of lagging actually as I'm speaking, so I don't necessarily know if I'm talking on the right part, but it looks like I'm just adding layers of color. So yeah, a little dark. I don't know if I showed it in here because the video was going so fast that I wasn't sure. But I did practice a couple of little doggies like this in my sketchbook before I decided, because I wasn't sure if I was going to use colored pencil or this paint, or if I was just going to make kind of a line drawing. So I have 3 sketches in my sketchbook. 2 are just pencil, and then 1 I tried out this paint. So I don't know. But like I said, I don't know if I really made him look like him exactly, like this particular dog. I kind of just went with this type of dog, I think. I don't know. But he really is the cutest little dog in person. And he's such a nice dog, too. I know, like, certain breeds are supposed to have certain personalities, but I think there's definitely variances within that, because we had a Jack Russell whom I showed a picture of earlier. Unfortunately, she passed away in November. It was very sad. And then we also had a Boston Terrier, but he died a while ago. He died when he was 8. So we had 2 dogs for a while, and the Boston Terrier was way crazier than the Jack Russell. And everyone says how crazy Jack Russells are, but ours was not. She was pretty, well, she wasn't a purebred, she was a mix. She was actually a mix of a Boston and a Jack Russell. But our Boston, who was just Boston, was nuts. He was just out of his mind. So anyway, and I don't know, and it might affect your dog's personality as to like what other dogs they live with too. So maybe because he was so crazy, she wasn't as crazy as maybe she could have been. I don't know. So maybe that was it. But she didn't really, they weren't like best bud dogs, you know. They didn't really play together much. They just, like my Jack Russell, her name was Norma. She kind of just kept her distance from Cliff, the Boston. So now I'm cutting out my little guy, and his name is Napoleon, actually. And I probably said that already. And this is not all the painting, because I just can't stop messing with the paint. I can't stop adding layers to this guy, so, which I kind of planned on adding a little fuzz around the edge just to make him a little fluffier looking on this background, because you know when you cut it out it's hard to like leave the fuzz on the edge. What am I even talking about anymore? But then like I looked back at the picture of him, and you know the reason I kept adding layers was because he's not really all that gray how he looks in this painting. He has more lights and darks, and even like some kind of beigey yellowy tones. So but I think right now I'm like messing with his fur, just trying to decide like where his legs are in that mess, but I don't know. This is just from my brain because I did not have a picture of him sitting like this. I just had a picture of his face. So I probably even made him fatter than he normally is. But again, that depends on his haircut. So maybe he let his fluff grow out a little. And this might be when, this is when I'm trying to add a little of those yellow tones and the lighter tones. And it looks bad for a minute, and then I cover up most of that yellow. Because I know. And then I decided his ears were shorter than they should be, so I added a little length to his ears. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna mess with him for a few more minutes, and then I'll stop. Maybe I'll stop. Actually, I probably won't stop, because even now, like, looking at it, sitting on my desk, I still want to change things. So I definitely got a little too carried away. So I don't know if I like the way he came out, but if I change him, I'll let you know or show you in another video. We almost forgot! We have a special shout out to do. Our very first shout out. Which is weird because we normally don't play YouTube games. But anyway, what?
There's a hammy in here.
Let me check mine. There's a hammy in here too.
There's a hammy in here.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Fatty.
Mom, let me show off mine. He's a dwarf hamster.
I mean, like, why have pockets on your clothes if you can't put hammies in them?
Especially if they're big pockets.
Big pockets for big hammies.
And little hammies.
So, Mr. Fuzzy Pants and Rice wanted to also be in this shout out portion of our video. We got the sweetest message from a channel called Cat Vlogs.
Our vids can get crazy.
Yeah, that's the rest of it. I'll write it somewhere on the screen. But,
yes, you will.
it was the cutest little. She did like a little shout out video for us.
Just a main video just for us.
Yeah, we thought that was so sweet. So we just wanted to come on with our hammies and say thank you to her. I think her name is Caroline. I want to say.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that was really sweet because we just you know, we're not here for any particular reason. We just like doing art, and we're probably gonna do some more crafts and stuff. But we just thought we'd start with something easy, like create this book, because it's already kind of made, and
Planned
we just
out
kind of
for
have
you.
to, yeah. So this is kind of our tester series. So yeah. So in the future, we hope to add more fun stuff. We might do some Bible journaling or renovate our dollhouse
Oh yeah.
with y'all soon.
Well, we're already doing that.
Yeah. So we, if you don't know, we actually are a homeschooling family.
So I get to play with my hammies all day.
So we just kind of incorporate this as part of our school,
Like
as
a
part of
subject.
art class, tech class. You know, learning to edit video, and Rue likes to do a little stop motion, a little bit in each one. I mean, maybe not in every one, but
A little bit.
and a little show and tell with our little pets. So yeah, so thank you to Cat Vlogs, and
Our vids can get crazy.
we really appreciate the sweet comments and that you subscribed, and we hope that you will continue to enjoy our little arty videos, and we will enjoy watching yours.
Yes.
Okay?
Piece of cake. Would you like a piece of
Bye.
cake?
Let's put both the hammies. It's a hammy goodbye.